Okay.
Cool. Hi. So I am at the Shoeless Joe Museum in Greenville, South Carolina. I am standing in the dining room, the original dining room of Shoeless Joe Jackson's home. And I'm just going to show you a little bit around for a little bit. Over here on this wall is a photograph, and this is what Joe Jackson looked like when he was 12 years old working in the textiles mills. Over here is the original whistle from the Brandon Mill. And up there is a picker stick, which is one of those old sawmill slats that they used for bats way back in the day. Over here on this wall is another photograph of Joe Jackson when he was just 14 years old playing in a men's league, and there's some other photographs over here of Joe as well. Now I'm going to walk in through the dining room into the living room. This was Joe Jackson's living room. This home was built in 1940. It used to be about 3 miles up the road, and they actually moved it here. This museum opened a year ago, approximately, a little over 6 months, not even a year ago. Over here is Joe Jackson and his wife Kate, their wedding photograph. Joe was 20 years old at the time, Kate was 15 years old at the time, and it would have been their 100th anniversary last year. Some other photographs, there's a photograph over here of Babe Ruth and Joe Jackson. This is actually a very famous photograph. There's some photos over here of Joe with his cars. Over here, this used to be the patio of the house, and now it's the library. It's the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum library. There's some wonderful books on the shelves. This is the original wood paneling. Here's one book that, in particular, that I'm biased towards, so we can talk about that later. And over here is where Black Betsy used to rest, right over here. And it used to be there all the time. Now I'm gonna keep on moving and walking on through, back out into the main living room, and now we're gonna go check out the bedroom. Well, one other interesting piece of note, that is Joe Jackson's signature that was copied off of his will, and that's how they copied that, signature. So that's what his signature looked like, even though he was unable to read and write. And now we're gonna come around this way. Doing great. You have another career, just in case. So this was the main bedroom. There's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and this was the main bedroom. And some of the things in here which are really kind of remarkable, there's a lot of artifacts in here from the 1919 World Series all throughout it. This is original seat from Old Comiskey Park, and those are some of the original bricks from Old Comiskey Park in Chicago, and there's a photograph of Comiskey Park as well. There's some newspapers from the Black Sox scandal on these walls over here as well. And this is where, on December 5th, 1951, that Joe Jackson passed away. He suffered a heart attack in this room, so this is where he did pass away.